morning.
Who put these chairs here? It's like blocking my way. Don't you know I'm delivering a keynote? And this is just plainly irresponsible. Who didn't clean up? You know what this reminds me of? There's a question bothering me for many, many years of my life. Why is life so difficult? All I want is to use the stage, but somebody has to mess up by putting chairs in the middle. All I want is to help my clients. They need insurance. They need to protect their family. All they need to do is sign. But no, they have to reject me. They have to procrastinate. They have to say, let me think about it. Let me ask my wife. Hey bro, you need this today. Something might happen to you tomorrow. Why are you being so difficult? And all I want is to take care of my family. Is there anything wrong? I want to provide a good life for my 3 kids, for my wife, for my parents. Is that greedy? Is that too ambitious? Why must life be full of difficulties, economic crisis, retrenchment? All I want is to look like Tom Cruise. But why so difficult? There's so much part-time, mango sticky rice, fried chicken wing. Why fried chicken wing? Why are you here? And instead of looking like Tom Cruise, I look fat, obese. Even losing weight is so difficult. Can you imagine a world where we lose weight by eating potato chips? By watching Netflix? By drinking beer? Wow! And then I magically stand up and have 6 packs. Who wants such a world? A world without adversities. A world full of abundance. Where there's a long queue of my clients. All I have to do is give them queue number 245, number 246. And then some, I have no time for them. Sorry, full house. Please come again another day. Who wants to have abundance of clients like this? I'm very sorry. I deeply apologize. That's not how life works. When I was a small little boy, I grew up in a normal family in Singapore. My father worked as a clerk outside. My mom, housewife. Whose mother is a housewife? But she cooks for you, washes your dirty underwear, and all she does is love you unconditionally. That's my mother. But there's something that really, really irritated me. Can I be honest with you? For many years, I looked down on my father. Yes, he works hard, but he brought home so little money. I remember when I was a small little boy, he earned about 1,000 Singapore dollars per month. Not exactly poor, but completely not rich. Every year, June and December were my worst months. Can you guess why? My friends went to Tokyo Hokkaido, Bangkok. Me, I stayed at home. In Singapore, there's a resort island called Sentosa, and my father did not even bring me there. I know I sound very whiny and groany right now, but can you imagine a small little boy every day seeing his friends get picked up in cars? It doesn't even need to be Bentley or Mercedes, just comfortable cars. And for me, I had to take the bus alone. One day, I looked at my mom and I said, "Mommy, I promise you, when I grow up, I will take care of you. I want to earn lots of money, 我要赚很多很多钱，我要带你去环游世界。I will earn so much money and take you, mommy, all across the world. Because I know Papa always travels alone and never brings you." And so began my life of hard work. I tell you, I really studied that hard. I'm not naturally intelligent. I have to stay back in class and read the same textbook a few more times. I'm the kid where the teacher has to say, "Hey, Eugene, why don't I give you extra remedial?" I'm so grateful to such generous teachers. Who here has experienced generous, kind teachers before? Raise your hand. Today, I want to honor them, to thank them. Because of all these teachers, I scored a scholarship with a very good organization. It's called Singapore Stock Exchange. And because I started working hard in the company, I climbed up the corporate ladder. I don't know who invented this kind of stupid phrase, corporate ladder. It sounds like hard work though. Every day I have to work. They told me 9 a.m., but no. They asked me to come at 7:30 a.m. for market briefing. And the contract says 6 p.m. I can go home, but no. I ran home at about 9 p.m. One day, a very famous bank called me and said, "Eugene, come, we pay you double. You come work for us." So I brought my whole family, 3 kids, my wife, to Hong Kong. Who's from Hong Kong? I have such bittersweet memories of Hong Kong. I love Hong Kong. But till today, whenever I step into Hong Kong, I feel like crying. Because one day, in Hong Kong, in International Finance Center, HR asked me to go into the office. "Mr. Seah, we're very sorry. Today is your last day. Your role has been made redundant. Don't worry, we'll pay you 3 months' salary. You don't have to come anymore. In fact, because we have to meet many other people to give them this letter, can you please exit the building straight away?" Huh? I was the vice president of Nomura, mind you. I was managing Asia Pacific and Japan, mind you. How dare you treat me like a criminal? And just when I was taking this, the security guard came in and said, "Mr. Seah, this way please. Do I need to be escorted out of the building by a security guard? Am I committing a crime?" Yes, I lost my job. I lost my salary. But do you know what's the worst thing? I lost respect. I can't believe it. One moment everybody was, "Mr. Seah this, Mr. Seah that." Another moment is, "Mr. Seah, please leave the building." This world is unfair. How can someone who worked so hard to feed the family lose his job? And these lazy buggers I will not name them, still stay in the bank. I tell you, I was so full of anger. I haven't even forgiven my father for making our family lose respect. And now, here I am as a father, losing my job. Not even 1,000 Singapore dollars per month. Zero. For many, many months, I tried to find a job. I did. I sent resume, thousands, uncountable. Some headhunters, recruiters called me and said, Mr. Seah, can we be direct with you? I'm afraid that you earned too much last time. There's no way we can find a job similar to your past salary. It wasn't really that high. It was roughly about 20,000 US dollars per month. A lot of you earn way more than that. So I couldn't stand it. How can you not find a job that is at least 20,000 US dollars per month? What nonsense! You're not doing your job. But after months and months and months, one day I looked into my bank account and there was only 3,000 Singapore dollars inside. Every month, 3 kids, 2 parents, my wife. I tell you, I don't know why I have 3 kids. Why do I have 3 kids? It's so expensive. Every month, 7,000 Sing just bleed out of me. It's like someone stabbed me and the blood just flows every month. $7,000. $7,000. $7,000. I tell you, within 12 months, I almost died. And I very thin. I was half of me. Every day, I could only eat 1 plate of rice. With $3,000, how to afford hot pot, pad thai, fried chicken wing? It's just 1 plate of rice, some vegetables, and tofu. But I still could not survive. So one day, I have to call somebody. Hello? Hello? 我失业了，你可以借我钱吗？ What is a grown man like me, an ex-vice president of Nomura, doing calling my elder brother and borrowing money from him? It is so shameful. Even my father, in his worst days, earned $1,000 per month and didn't borrow money. Here I am looking down at my father, but borrowing money from my brother. You know, on that day, I made myself a promise. Eugene Seah, this will be the last time you borrow money from anybody. You understand? Do you understand, Eugene Seah? You know, something magical happens when you make a promise to yourself. Your life starts to change. Can you be honest with me? Who here has ever made a promise to yourself? Can you raise your hand? Give yourself a round of applause. I see only half the hands here. I would invite the rest of you that by the end of my presentation, make a promise to yourself. More than that, make a promise to a loved one. I made a promise to my mom, which I didn't even fulfill when I was 41. Is there someone in your life when you want to promise them a good life? Maybe it's your parents who brought you up. Maybe your mom had to work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, just to provide food for your family. Maybe it's your spouse. Yesterday I was listening to so many powerful presentations. Those who spoke yesterday, can you raise your hand? Can we give them a round of applause? I remember a story when a husband couldn't work anymore. and she had to be the sole breadwinner for the family and the 3 boys. All of us here, I'm sure if I give you 45 minutes on stage, you have a story. You have made a promise to your children, to your parents, to yourself, that you will make it. No, not just MDRT, COT, TOT. That is too small. You promise yourself that you will spread abundance to your family. That there will never be a day when you say, sorry, I don't have enough to give you. That every single day, every single year, you have more than enough. More than enough such that your family cannot even enjoy the wealth. You have to spread it out to hospitals, to the less privileged, to orphans, to single mothers, to ex-convicts. This is true abundance. Not buying your second house, your second Lamborghini. It is to spread wealth across the world to anybody who needs it. Can I invite you that today you will make a promise in your heart? Not just make a show of it, say, oh, I promise. No. Make a promise in your heart that Eugene Seah, never borrow money again. Eugene Seah, learn to spread abundance to your clients, everybody who trusted you, who bought policy from you. Eugene Seah, your mother is still waiting for you to bring her across the world. This is my daughter, Jodie. I have 3 kids. I'm sorry to say I'm especially close to this one. I'm supposed to treat all equally, but somehow I'm very close to Jodie for some chemical reason. And every day I bring Jodie to the beach. Singapore is a small island. Our beach, not very nice, but we still have a beach. So I bring Jodie every day to the beach. I was thinking to myself, wow, losing my job is so wonderful. Every day I live like a retiree. Never mind that I have to borrow money from my brother. At least I can imagine that, oh, I've retired. I have pension. I have passive income coming to me. All are not true, but it just made me happy. One day, Jodie was building sandcastle and looked up at me and said, Papa, I'm wondering about something. How come all my friends' fathers work full-time, but there's so much time for me? How to answer this question? Should I tell her your papa is jobless, useless? Your papa cannot feed you anymore. Your papa has to borrow money from his local. In fact, the government had to step in to help. The government had to give my children, including Jodie, food vouchers. Every day, all other children in school are using money from their father to buy food. My Jodie was using a food voucher to buy food. You know, many months when I just lie there in the quiet of the night, I wonder whether she was bullied in school. Whether people laughed at her, saying, oh, your father, no job is it? How are you using food voucher? Oh, poor thing. I don't know whether it's true because I didn't go to a school. But can you imagine all the shame, embarrassment she had to go through? And on that day, I also made her promise, Jodie, Papa cannot take you to other countries now, but one day, Papa will work hard and bring you to Japan to see Sakura in March. Papa don't know how, but I promise you, Papa will do it. I made a promise to myself, to my mom, and to my daughter. I have no idea why I made so many promises. It was so stressful, but well, it motivated me. You realize that life is full of difficulties. Can you please be honest with me? I just made a very rough list there based on ChatGPT. Just look through the menu of difficulties, and if you see at least one item that describes your life, maybe it's in the past, not present, but just one item, can I invite you to raise your hand? Just one item. Maybe it's financial difficulty. Maybe it's relationship issue. Some of you are seeing a counselor because of handling divorce. Some of you discovered something in your kidney or lungs, or maybe your parents are very sick. Today I want to invite you not just to learn because you came to an annual meeting for MDRT. No. It's so sad. Can you imagine if you treat this as a classroom, come here, take notes, and just forget about it? It is very sad. I want to invite all of us that today you will make a promise to yourself and your family so that all these adversities will turn one by one into abundance. Who here resonates with this? Turn all your adversities, financial issue, relationship issue, health issue, into abundance for your family and the world. One day, just as I was praying, suddenly my Facebook feed appeared. This lady. She's a Singaporean lady called Vivian Goh. Today she is 45, but from 19 years old onwards, she was bedridden. I'm a very curious person, even when I'm very poor. So I decided to visit her. I still remember the day. 2015. I went to her house, and her mom and her was there. Her father left her the moment the father knew she's disabled. I want to apologize on behalf of all the lousy men in the world. Fathers are supposed to take care of the daughter when she's sick, not leave the family. And yet, she's smiling. She didn't say a word about her father, she didn't complain, she didn't shout, she just smiling. And what really amazed me was that while she was bedridden for so many years, she became a famous author and entrepreneur. Wait, there's something wrong with me. How can I, Eugene Seah, only lose my job? And she loses the use of her body. And how can Eugene Seah keep groaning, whining, crying, and then Vivian Goh keeps smiling and giving thanks? I feel like there's something missing in my life. Something that Vivian Goh has that I don't have. And I realized many months later, it is something that starts with the letter A. I wish I had known this concept years ago. Then I could have easily turned every adversity into abundance. But because I learned it so late, I had to struggle for many years with poverty. Today, it is my extreme honor and privilege to present this mindset and concept with you, starting with the letter A. The moment all of us see the word together, I invite you to shout the word in unison. The power as one. 1, 2, 3. Anti-fragile. It is a very new word. Very few of my friends know the meaning of this word. In fact, can I say, Vivian Goh is very anti-fragile, but because she didn't go to school, she doesn't know what the word means. But she walks and talks anti-fragile. Anti-fragile is the name of a book. I know most of us now with ChatGPT, with AI, we don't need to read a book anymore. I encourage all of you, if you are curious about this concept, how it can change your life and your family's life, tonight use ChatGPT to summarize this book. You will just take at most 10 minutes to read it, I promise you. But for now, here is a summary, a nutshell. I'm going to present 3 pictures to you, and all you need to do is make a guess, make a logical, reasonable guess, which of these 3 objects are anti-fragile. Is it a glass? A glass, you notice, it always looks okay until you drop it, and suddenly it is not okay. Is it a stress ball, where you can put a lot of stress into it, but it will always remain the same? Or is it the human muscle, that the more stress you put onto it, the more you look like Tom Cruise? May I guess, who says is the glass is anti-fragile? Stress ball is anti-fragile? Tom Cruise is anti-fragile. One more time. It is a very complex and deep concept. But I promise you, once you get it, you will get it for life. Is it a glass that's anti-fragile? Stress ball that's anti-fragile? Or the human muscle that is anti-fragile? Human muscle, let me explain further. The human muscle basically does this. All of us like graphs, right? We're financial advisors. So let me present to you a very powerful graph of anti-fragile. Life is going to be difficult for the rest of our life. Just because Eugene Seah came on stage today to speak doesn't mean adversities are going to disappear. In fact, I suspect it will get worse. No thanks to Trump and many other wars. I thought war was long over, but no. In our lifetime, we've seen war one after another, and none of them look like they are ending. And as financial advisors, every time we talk to our clients about insurance or investment, they're always asking, oh, but the market is so volatile, so uncertain. I don't think I should buy now. Look at the graph and ask yourself, which line describes your life? As volatility keeps increasing, do you drop off the curve like a broken glass? Do you remain the same like a stress ball? Or do you actually become better and stronger because of stress? It is easier said than done, I tell you. It's been 10 years since I met Eugene Seah. And even till today, even after I achieved MDRT and COT, I still feel that Eugene Seah is much more anti-fragile than me. I encourage all of us to know at least one person like Eugene Seah. Remember, yesterday Chatri said that his company has a phrase, be like Nick. Nick Vijay, born without hands and legs, remain joyful, abundant, and speaking along with me. Every time I look at this graph, I will promise myself, Eugene Seah, you may not look like Tom Cruise, it doesn't matter, but you can become anti-fragile. You can reframe your mindset to turn every adversity into an instrument of strength, instrument of growth. So, there is an answer after all. Why is life difficult? This is not a rhetorical question. This is a real question that has a real answer. And the answer is said by a German philosopher in the 1800s. His name is Nietzsche. And in case you've never heard of this German philosopher, I'm sure you've at least heard of this song. What does not kill me make me stronger? Everyone, let's sing this phrase together. 1, 2, 3. What does not kill me make me stronger? Stronger. It's very important. Is anyone dead already? Anyone dead here? Whatever you have faced in life, you're still here. You're still attending the annual MDRT convention. A convention that celebrates the best in Prudential. Haven't you become stronger? Now, for the rest of this time, I want to be practical. I want to be a motivational speaker and everybody feels like stronger, stronger, stronger. And then your sales remain the same. And then your parents still don't travel around the world. Your children still waiting for you to spend more time with them. Shall we be practical? Who's ready? Who's ready to be practical? Ready? Yes. Everyone repeat this phrase after me. Okay, this is called the power of reframing. Your turn.
The power of reframing.
Very good. Okay, one by one, this is a very long sentence. How can I leverage, your turn, on this experience to make me better and stronger?
Better and stronger.
Two more times. I would like to invite you to lock this sentence in question into your mind, into your heart, into your soul. So that every time you meet adversity, whether it's client rejection, whether it's product changes, whether it's economic conditions, you will keep asking yourself this question one more time. Together, how can I leverage on this experience to make me better and stronger? Now your turn without me. 1, 2, 3.
How can I leverage on this experience to make me better and stronger?
Give yourself a round of applause. For example, if you want stronger will, that you become unstoppable, just like Anne yesterday, unstoppable, just like Chachi, unstoppable. If you want better skills, like many of the top producers here, TOT, your agency director, then I invite you to reframe rejections into instruments, disrespect into motivation. Can you imagine your life, every day waking up to rejection and turning it into instrument of growth? Every time facing people disrespecting you and fueling your fire to want to do better and stronger, you will become unstoppable even without learning martial arts. I would like to introduce this gentleman to you. In 2017, he approached me and said, Eugene, would you like to join my team in Prudential? And you know, immediately, once he asked me that, I said, I'm too old. I see so many people in their 20s join Prudential and they become very successful. But I was already 41 at the time. All my friends already have financial advisors. Not only that, I said, I'm not good looking. I see so many of you look like models. And then when I look at the mirror, I said, I think my clients want to see me. And I told myself, Eugene Seah, don't be stupid. You didn't even study banking and finance. How dare you become a financial advisor? You are a scam artist. That's what you are. You know what's my degree? Film and TV production. Nothing to do with finance. And I told myself, wow, I've never done sales. My whole life, I've just been a salaried employee. I don't know how to convince people. And then I use anti-fragile. I want to thank Vivian Goh. I want to thank the author of the book Anti-Fragile, because this sentence changed my life. Instead of all the self-limiting beliefs that I'm too old, I'm no good, nobody wants to meet me, I decided to reframe all the sentences into powerful ones. Here are the powerful sentences. I, Eugene Seah, may not know now, but I will keep learning. Nothing will stop me from learning. I, Eugene Seah, may not know every product in Prudential, but no problem. I will ask my mentor, Mr. Willie Tan. I may not know how to do sales yet, but I will keep practicing until I become damn good. And I will write a book to stand out in this crowded industry. I am very, very happy that 6 years after my poverty, 6 years after I decided to be a speaker, coach, and financial advisor, I finally published my very first book. In the spirit of abundance, I would like to give out this book and 7 other books to anybody who approach me later. So after my speech and after the next session, I will be out there at the corridor. Please approach me and I will personally autograph the book to give you. And if there are more than 8 who approach me, I promise you I will give to every single one of you, except it's not a physical book, it will be in PDF, right, which is equally valuable because it's a content. And at this moment, I'll be doing a great disservice to myself if I do not invite Mr. Willie Tan to stand up. Mr. Willie Tan. And his wife, Adelia, who is a top producer. Willie and Adelia, in front of everybody here, I want to tell you, you changed my life. Thank you. I have not spoken to every single one of you individually, but I believe that all of us here have been recruited by somebody who believed in you even when you didn't believe in yourself. If it's true for you, can you raise your hand? Somebody who recruited you when he or she believed in you. Can I invite you later during the break? Go to the person, give a hug, give a high five, thank the person. Be a grateful person. Don't be an ingrate. Thank you, Willie. The first case study is considered quite easy. The fact that all of you are already here doing very well means that you have already accidentally refrained for many years. The second case study is slightly more difficult. A lot of times, we ask ourselves, why want to run Zoom? I think my clients prefer to see me face to face. I don't know how to do Facebook ads. I don't know how to use ChatGPT. All these things are so technologically savvy. It is not for me. I've done so well for 20, 30, 40 years by meeting people for coffee. I will continue to meet people for coffee. I have bad news for you. The world has changed a lot in the past 5 years. During COVID 2020, I found myself being retrenched the second time. None of my clients wanted to meet me. They are very afraid that I will pass COVID to them. And some of them are afraid to pass COVID to my elderly mother. So what should I do? The power of refrain. I decided to run Zoom webinars. Not just Zoom 101, but we actually structured the content for 90 minutes and I led 30 to 40 people each session to go through what it means to protect your family, what it means to build multiple streams of income. At first, it was only about 8 people, then 12, and 15, and 30, and 40. At our peak, we had 80 people in one Zoom session. Can you use some mathematical calculation? If before COVID, when I was meeting people one-on-one for coffee, I could reach MDRT. Then now I'm talking to 40 people, 80 people. What do you think? Yeah. I tell you, it's so strange because many financial advisors left the industry during COVID. And they said, I can't do it anymore. Life is too difficult. But no, I use the power of refrain together with Willie and his team, and we say, hey, come on, man. Let's do Facebook advertisements. Let's collaborate with partners like investment directors, doctors, dentists, beauticians. Let's keep inviting our friends. There are many, many friends who have not attended a webinar like this. Maybe just crypto trading, value investing, property investment, but not a holistic webinar like this. Let's do them a favor and keep inviting them and their spouse and their siblings and their colleagues until the whole of Singapore attend our webinar. And let's keep on improving the way we speak on Zoom and on stage. Who here believes that public speaking is a skill that can be improved? Those who raise your hand, make a promise to yourself. Stop giving yourself excuse. I'm an introvert. Don't ask me to go on stage, please. I'm very shy. I never learned about Zoom or media. Don't make me run a Zoom webinar. You know what all these sentences are about? Excuses. Trying to turn all our excuses that lead to adversities into powerful belief systems. Yesterday, Chatri used a few vulgar words which I will not repeat here. But I remember he said BS, right, in full spelling, BS. BS to me is not vulgar. BS is belief system. Starting from today, all of us should adopt new BS. Throw away the old BS and embrace new BS. New belief system that no matter how old I am, no matter what degree or diploma I took, I will be digitally savvy. And thanks to Zoom webinar, thanks to COVID, I hit my first COT 2020, 2023, 2024. And I'm very, very thankful that this year I'm well on track to hit my fourth COT. And now, case study number 3. AI. Ooh, AI. Very scary. Who here has studied computer engineering before? Computer engineering. Oh, very few. I just see maybe about 7, 8 of you. I have good news for the rest of us. Because of AI, we no longer need to study computer engineering. AI can write codes for us. AI can write our email for us. AI can create a new app for us. My degree is film and TV, remember? But today I am very, very proud that I have mastered a few AI tools. And if these sound helpful for you, I invite you to take a picture of these apps. There's Gamma, which will turn all your beautiful Excel into slides to present to your prospects. There is Perplexity that will do a lot of research for you. There is Suno that will write a personalized song for all your clients. Every time your clients celebrate wedding anniversary, birthday, promotion, stop sending them Canva. That is so old school already. Now it's 2025. It is not 2022 anymore. Send them a personalized song. If they want Korean K-pop, then send them a K-pop version. If they want opera, then send them an opera version. They will find that, wow, you speak their language. And who knows this logo? ChatGPT, our best friend. Our ex-girlfriend Google is gone. Our new girlfriend is here, ChatGPT. Right now, I want to make it practical for you, so I'm going to ask you to take a picture of my prompts. Okay, I have no time to elaborate, but I want to invite you to take a picture. Number one, this is not a very helpful prompt. I see many financial advisors use this prompt. Please, starting from today, do not use this prompt anymore. Instead, use a much better prompt. Please be generous. Those who are slightly in front, take a picture and share in certain groups with those who are at the back. This is the spirit of abundance. We have no time to demonstrate on stage. Just trust me. This prompt is much better. It will create scripts that your prospects and clients resonate with, and they will close much faster than if you use your own words. Oh, time is up. Can I at least finish my last few slides first one? Yeah. Okay, and this is the next one. Just take a quick picture and I'll move on. 3, 2, 1. So this is the power of reframing. And because I decided to turn a barrier into an instrument of growth, I became stronger in my character. And because I decided to use my barrier of retrenchment to take a rest, I could reflect, what do I really want out of life? You know what I want out of life? I want to work less and earn more. I want to earn lots of money, abundance, and still take my daughter to the beach. I want to take my mom across the world without counting the dollars and cents. And I could only achieve that because I paused and rested. And AI. I want to turn something that can potentially replace us as financial advisors, our enemy, our competitor, into a friend, my most trusted aid, my new girlfriend. And all these barriers that used to block me, made me irritated, became a nuisance. It's become a bridge into the land of abundance. I'm very privileged to be invited to TED Talk, to radio talk shows. They want to interview me, how did I turn my life around from adversity into abundance. But my most proud moment is not MDRT, COT, TED Talk, or radio talk show. It is because I fulfilled the promise I made to my mom. I took her on business class to Barcelona, Madrid, Taipei, and most recently to Sydney. And my daughter, who asked me, Papa, how come you are not like other fathers? How come you are always spending time with me? I brought her to Japan recently, in Sakura. And to be fair, I should bring my son also. Yeah, and to be fair, I should bring all my clients on board a luxury yacht and celebrate my COT with them. I want to spend the last 2 minutes to turn attention to you. Today you didn't come to listen to, wow, Eugene Seah so amazing, wow, you were so poor, became MDRT, travel around the world, wow, so nice. No, that will be called a waste of time. Today is about you. I want you to think of a person in your life right now. For me, it's Jody. It's my mother, Jennifer. It's my son, Joel. It's my youngest daughter, Jolene. It's myself, Eugene Seah. Who in your life will motivate you to work harder? From MDRT to COT, COT to TOT, from TOT to abundance across the world. Think of this person right now and whisper the person's name under your breath. Just to yourself. Whisper the person. It could be your spouse, your elderly mother, father, some of your brothers, sisters. They helped you when you were down. It is time to pay them back. It could be your village or community. Anybody who will push you harder. And when you feel like giving up, you will think of this person. And no, I haven't brought my mom to business class to see me. I am not giving up. I will run Zoom webinar. I will learn Gen AI tools. I will keep striving higher and greater, being better and stronger because of this person in my life. Ask yourself, how badly do you want to help to achieve abundance for this person? Ask yourself, who is this person? And ask yourself, what kind of person are you? Easily broken? Today I see you, next year, MDRT conference, I don't see you anymore? Or are you just there all the time? Like stressful? MDRT forever for the next 10 years. Never achieving COT. Always saying, oh, COT is not for me. COT is for the better looking person. For the younger person. For the person who knows how to write a book. Stop your excuses. Become anti-fragile. Become the human muscle that you purposely choose to live with. Purposely choose to stress yourself. Purposely choose the high net worth clients that is giving you stress, that gives you imposter syndrome. You purposely choose adversity because it is now your friend, not your enemy. I'm going to invite you to stand up right now, only if you choose anti-fragile. If you continue to choose other things like fragile, resilient, don't stand. But if you choose to be anti-fragile, to embrace crisis, to embrace difficulty, then I invite you to stand up. Not to show me, not to show other people, but to stand up because it is a promise to yourself. You're standing up because you promise yourself, say, hey, enough is enough. Enough is enough. How long do I want to tell people I'm going to achieve COT and not achieve it? How long am I going to tell people I'm going to achieve DOT and not achieve it? How long am I going to promise my children, Papa will send you to the best universities and not achieve it? Today is the day you promise yourself and your family so that you will start achieving it. I'm going to read out the sentences by myself first, and it resonates with you, and I invite you to join me later. So as I read out the sentences, just quietly under your breath, remember the person that you name, your daughter, your son, your parents. I choose anti-fragile. I choose to reframe adversities from an enemy into a friend. I choose to embrace abundance, not just my family, but for my country. And all these are for myself and my family. Who resonates with these four sentences? Can you raise your hand? Who resonates? Who can feel it? Can I invite you now to take out your phone? Just pretend we are in a concert. And you know, in concerts, usually we will flash the light. Just that now you don't need to sing a song. And as you flash the light, and you see light across the aisle, on the left, on the right, just remember, all these light represents the people that you hold dear in your heart. And this light represents my mother, Jennifer. She's 87, still very healthy. And although she can't really travel far, I like to bring her on cruises to eat good food. This represents your children. They are waiting for you. You're a good role model for them. Don't just say, Jody, you can be anything you want to. Show it to them that you, as their father and mother, can be anything that you want to. Right now, we're going to do something very special. I'll invite my videographer, Peter. He's a dear friend for the past 8 years. And I will invite all of you to put it down first. And as I show the hand here, then the light will slowly come up. So this will represent that we are spreading our power of reframing, our power of abundance, our power of anti-fragile across the world. There are 15 countries here. 15! Can you imagine if 15 countries unite as the power of one? Not just prudential, but as human beings. Can you imagine the impact we're going to make on the less privileged, on the orphans, on the people who need our help? Ready? Music, please. Slowly, slowly. Just imagine every single life. Your neighbor, have you told your neighbor about insurance yet? Just imagine. Your siblings and your brother, your sister, bought insurance from you. Have you told them about retirement planning, about safe investments? People are waiting for you. Every single life here represents someone in the world waiting for you to touch and to impact. And with your lights up, I invite you, with all your heart, all your soul, shout out these 4 sentences. Not for me, not for me, please. This is not a show. It is for yourself. And you made a promise to join this industry to make a difference. Do you remember? Do you remember you said, I will join this industry because it's meaningful, it makes a difference? Today is the day to start to make a difference. I choose anti-fragile.
I choose anti-fragile.
I choose to reframe adversities.
I choose to reframe adversity.
I choose to embrace abundance.
I choose to embrace abundance.
For myself and my family.
For myself and my family.
And as we repeat one last time, for myself and my family, I would like you to actually say the name of the person that holds a special place in your heart. The person who will push you forward to be a better character, better skill, better will, and better financial advisor professional. Really. I choose anti-fragile.
I choose anti-fragile.
I choose to reframe adversities.
I choose to reframe adversity.
I choose to embrace abundance.
I choose to embrace abundance.
And now say, for the person who hold in your heart, for Jodie, for Jennifer, for Joelle, for Jolene, for Adeline. And let's remain quiet now as we hold the person in our heart. As we lift up our light high up, we make a promise to ourselves now. I will not forget the lesson today. I will be like Vivian Bo. I will be like Chachi. I will be like Anne. I will be unstoppable. The more adversities come, the more crises come, the more rejections come, I will become better and stronger. Not just for the sake of MDRT COT50, but for the sake of making a better world. Give yourself a applause.